Good afternoon, everyone, from the campus of the Mason Middle School here at the arena. ICRC Sports is proud to bring you this high school hoops GMC matchup here in early February. The visiting Lakota West here at visiting Mason here at the arena. Good afternoon, everyone. Steve Parker, Mike Crotty. Mike, cold weather, getting ready to draw tournament seeds, and here we are with the Comets and Lakota West coming down to look for league supremacy.
Yeah, Lakota West is the top dog. They're first place in the league right now. They beat Mason by about 9 points first matchup of the year, first time they met this year. So we'll see if Mason can come back. Lakota West is the deeper team, quite frankly, and they're ranked in the state, proves that. So Mason's going to have to give everything they got. They want a slower paced game, a low scoring game, if they want to keep track of Lakota West today.
This is absolutely always a treat to watch these two teams play after the calendar flips, Mike. It seems like it's always for conference championship, really important for seeding in the tournament and the tournament draw, which you said is coming up this Sunday, right?
Yeah, tomorrow the draw is coming out. Lakota West should be probably the #1 seed unless they get beat today. They're that good. Mason is probably going to be right around a 4 seed, 5 seed. We'll see what's going on.
So we're getting ready here. We're getting ready for the team introductions and the national anthem. So folks, stay tuned. We got a dandy coming for you. And let's all pause for the national anthem.
Comets win! There's a nice feed by Carter! And Baisley with the rip. Dean Larry, you got to load that one up. Hey.
Oh, got a little wink action there.
Hey. And Sam. Good! The Warriors in the state final!
And again, another big game. We're going to get ready here in just a second. We're going to let Brian Barnes announce both starting lineups. But again, this time of year always means something with these two teams playing.
Yeah, they're starting their tournament draw. They want their teams to start playing their best at the year end right now, both these teams. And they're both been stalwarts in the regionals the last few years. So very deep area, though, around here in the Southwest Ohio. Girls basketball is very deep in Division I.
Nevaeh Dean, that senior leader. We'll talk a little bit about her in just a second. Sade Tucker going to go ahead and get a start today. It's good to see, Mike.
Yeah, she's coming off some knee problems. She's playing a lot better right now, getting back in basketball shape. Carter's the key. Elena, she's had the flu earlier this week. They need a big game out of her and Miss Wagner, the Western Michigan recruit and the Florida State commit. commit recruit Sammy Puisis.
Mike, I think the wild card here today is Marilyn Popwell. She's been playing exceptionally well lately, really doing a great job down low, posting up, kicking the ball out, and getting boards, those critical rebounds.
Yeah, she's got, they got, with Lakota West, they try to take Sammy Puisis out of the game as much as possible. She's leading the league in scoring, about 18.5 a game. So some of the other Comets got to pick up the scoring. But like I said before, the higher the score, that favors Lakota West. Lower the score, Mason's in the game.
Wait, folks, we're looking at the stats before the game. A lot of leaders on this floor where they lead in multiple categories in the top 5 of the GMC. Marilyn Popwell comes down with the loose ball off to Megan Wagner, and we're underway. Comets win the tip.
Man-to-man defense. Coach Fishman and Coach Matilda. These teams know each other so well. There's not a whole lot of, it's just about execution and who comes out a little more energy.
Wagner doing a great job out on the wing. Popwell had it free. No, Tucker put it on the ground. Look at that defense by Nevaeh Dean. I'm sorry, that was Brianna Henderson.
Somebody's not got to have the back door. Sooner or later, you look to go back door.
Popwell from the free throw line gives it off to Tucker. Tucker thought about driving, backs it out. Nice movement, nice defense here. Popwell thought about it, puts it on the ground, kicks it back out, tries to kick it back out. And there's Brianna Henderson with one of her league-leading steals. Henderson now will trigger the offense at the top. Slides it off to Gray.
Mason looks like they're going to zone to start the game.
Henderson picks up her dribble, gets it off to Dean, who feeds it inside to Gray. I'm sorry, that's down inside to number 11. Dominique Camp, who does a great job finishing. And Lakota West is on the board first, 2-0.
Got to the free throw line, easy pass down low, wide open layup.
Carter picks up her dribble. Wagner thought about a three. Puisis. Kaylin Dudukovic guarding her, and Puisis from the foul line. No, Popwell tips it alive. Great job by Chance Gray. Coming down with the loose ball. Dudukovic off to Gray, thought about it. Swings it over. Camp in the corner to Henderson. Henderson swings it out top and overshoots.
That's an unforced error.
Yeah, trying to get it to Dominique Camp a little bit long. Ball goes back over the Comets on the turnover. Wagner now setting up the offense. Lays it off to Carter. Popwell in the corner. They're double tweening Puisis. Popwell thought about it, gets it off to Tucker. Tucker off to Popwell. Popwell from the free throw line nails the jumper to get the Comets on the board. We're tied at 2.
Good shot by Popwell. Gives them confidence there. They're going to let her, she's going to have the open shot. She knocked down the first one.
Especially if they're going to double down on Sammy Puisis, which is what we thought. Henderson pump faked it and pulls it down. Slides it over to Gray. Chance Gray, just a freshman, leads this Lakota West team, and Henderson nails the three from the right wing.
I said Lakota West has good shooters. They lead the league in three-point shooting as a team.
Popwell swings it over Tucker. One hand corrals it. She'll back it up and reset the offense. Off to Wagner.
First time these guys played, Lakota West did not even hit a three-pointer.
Carter's posted up and asking for the ball, and they didn't get it to her. Popwell down the low block. Dean on her back shoulder. Tucker with a running left-hander, no good. Camp with, Dean with a rebound. Oh, and look at that transition as Henderson gets it to Camp, who finishes. Quick 7-2 lead for Lakota West. Tucker thought about it, backs it out. Puisis. Popwell with a strong take. Oh, a little bit long, tips it out of bounds. Ball will go back over to Lakota West. And look at this replay, Mike.
Watch them get it out. Watch them go. Like I said, they want to go as much as possible. Coach Matilda wanted a charge after that.
Camp in the corner. Swings it out top to Dukovic. From the top, buries the three.
Again, just a deeper team. Different girls are scoring right now. There's another. Got to be a quick
timeout.
timeout.
And a stick. Very quickly. How about Dominique Camp? Quickly a 9-point lead, Mike. Boy, the Comets are rattled here.
Again, Lakota West is the deeper team right now. Mason wants a low-scoring game, a couple turnovers early, leads to Lakota West points. But Lakota West is they have multiple players that can put the ball in the basket.
Mike, and here's the funny thing: Andy Fishman just seems to keep reloading. Right? He's got his starting five includes a senior, a freshman. Let's see, a senior, a sophomore, and a junior. So they just keep reloading over there at Lakota West. And Chance Gray, as a freshman, number 4 in the league, leading the team at 14.6 a game. They only have 2 double-figure scorers in their starting lineup, which means they spread the ball around, they share the ball, and they play exceptionally well.
Exactly.
And they're saying it's going to go back to the Comets as it went off of a Lakota West player. Sammy Puisis on the trigger. And Lakota West going to pick up a full court press into Popovich. Great job of Popovich to turning and looking. Popwell. Marilyn Popwell. Oh, look at Sammy Puisis go strong to the hole against Dukovic.
Yeah, you want to go straight up on her on that. She was fading away.
Mike, though, I'm really impressed with Marilyn Popwell. She's doing an excellent job out there. She's really come on this year, and there's Puisis going strong with that left hand.
Nice aggressive take, but
just couldn't get it to go. Misses the front end.
And she's about
82 free throws.
82% for the year, so Mason's got to come up, find a way to get some stops now.
Gray off to Dean. Dean over to Gray. Gray with a nice feed down to Dukovic.
Oh, there's a turn.
Stepping through the passing lanes.
You can't.
And has it taken right away as she slowed up.
Again, when you're dribbling that long down the court, unless you're the fastest on the court, you got to get rid of that pass.
Nevaeh Dean with a take, strong in the hole and drops 2 down. Down to a 10-point lead. Alana Carter has it go off her fingertips as the Comets are trying to race down there.
Yeah, just a couple tips there, just not on full strength right now. The Comets played last night on a kind of a makeup game. They had a Friday night game, come back with a day Saturday game, and look a little sluggish to begin with. Lakota West is going to keep up the pressure, though.
Beth Moser comes in, number 45 for the Comets, as well as number 20, Cece Carey. Substitute Sydney Benning in for Lakota West.
Pass.
And a low pass. Wagner goes down and takes it off to Cece Carey, off to Puisis. Jada Scales right with Puisis, number 00. Long 3-point try, goes out of bounds. They're going to say that Sammy Puisis had her foot on the line when she jumped for it. 2:47 left here to go in this first quarter. Comets down by 10. Now Comets looking to pick up on a little half court, extending that defense. Gales to the top. Back off to Gray. Gray with a step back, nail 3.
They're showing you the full game, and like I said, they're playing as well as anybody in the state, and they're showing it right now. Dominating first quarter performance.
Wagner being pressured down low off to Carey. Carey back to Wagner. Moser looking for a cutter. Carter goes strong with the left hand, goes back up and sticks it right back. That's a nice play by Lana Carter.
They got to get some hustle points, but they got to find a way to stop Lakota West from scoring, though, right now.
Now we're under 2 to go. Lakota West with an early 11-point lead. Gray thought about it. Gales inside. Puisis steps over the top as they thought that Coach Fishman and Coach Gray thought it was Nevaeh Dean got raked. They might have got a little scratch on her, Mike.
3 veteran officials here. A lot of experience out there.
All the way to top, Camp.
Another
The ball gets tipped away.
When you're up that commencing in the first quarter, you don't want to unforced turnovers if you're Lakota West.
Cece Carey now working on the trigger. Off to Sammy Puisis. Puises with Dukovic right on her. Gets it off to Alana Carter. Carter off to Wagner, who will start the offense. Megan Wagner works off the Puises screen, almost loses the ball. Gets it off to Alana Carter, who dribbles it or steps on the line. Nice defensive pressure by Lakota West, Mike, really keeping the Comets out of sort.
Well, they're out of sort. They're pushing them way out on the court also. So I look for Mason maybe to get some high pick and rolls or something like that.
Sydney Benning hands it off to Chance Gray. Gray off to Dukovic with a dribble drive. Stops, turns, nails the two from the left elbow. Now the Comets quickly, Alana Carter. She's going to go ahead and pull up and wait for the help. Now she squares up, fires the three, no. It gets boxed out on the rebound, and how about Nevaeh Dean for that nice box out?
Just four shots there by the Comets, commanding 13-point lead here. Keeping the Mason Comet fans quiet right now.
Senior Grace Dawes checking in for Sammy Puises. Sade Tucker going to check in for Alana Carter.
Wow, that's deep.
From way downtown, Chance Gray extending this now to a 16-point lead.
So she's shown a lot of range here just for a freshman. She's going to be one of the top rated.
Yeah. On the wing, Beth Moser now. Comets looking for some consistency. Nobody moving. Wagner, and they're going to get Beth Moser on a moving pick. Jada Scales checking out, as well as Nevaeh Dean. Brianna Henderson and Dominique Camp back into the contest.
Last shot there by Lakota West here.
Sydney Benning on the wing, working her way back. And they're setting it up. Now with under 10 to go, they'll crank it down. Benning looking for a cutter. Gray out at the top of the key, fires a long three, no. Long rebound with 9/10 of a second to go. And Wagner probably traveled before she shot it, Mike, but Comets, they got to be seeing stars, Mike. They're down 16.
Yep. Well, like I said, they look really sluggish again. And I was telling you before, they do not want a high-scoring game. They want this game lower than 50 points or less. So
we'll be right back after these messages. That's where you can see us, folks. So, Mike, if you're Coach Rob Matula, what could you actually be telling your team after they're reeling, down by 16 after a quarter?
I think he's more talking about the defensive side getting stops. I mean, the Lakota West is passing the ball very well. Gray's come out and hit a couple of big-time threes, but they've had multiple scorers. So, again, it comes down to a low-scoring game. The pace has got to be lower and take care of the basketball when you have it on the offensive side of the basketball, too. So they got to crawl back in this gradually here. 16 points down, you'd hope to get it to within 10 points or less by the halftime. That'd be a goal.
They're going to need to do that scratching and clawing, because that's exactly what this Lakota West team's been doing on defense, scratching and clawing. Look at Nevaeh Dean out there right with Megan Wagner. I'm sorry, that's Brianna Henderson. Wagner, Tucker from the line with a runner. That's a nice shot by Sade Tucker.
Well, Lakota West is amping up the defensive pressure. Somebody from Mason's got to take it by him.
Dukovic.
Tucker, the nice dribble penetration there, a little floater down the lane.
Kalen Dukovic at the free throw line, or in and out with that first one.
That's the other thing that Lakota West leads the league in is free throw percentage by the team. As a team, they're about 70% for the year.
Dukovic rattles home the second one. She's only a 61.2% shooter, so Sammy Puises quickly over the timeline. Dukovic right with her. Popplewell thought about it, put it on the ground, has it taken away. Oh, and on the swing pass, Dominique Camp throws it away for another turnover. Comets down by 15 now, looking to chip away here with 7:14 to go here in the first half. Megan Wagner, Brianna Henderson stuck right with her. Henderson number 4 in the conference in steals. Popplewell puts it down, picks it back up. Tucker in the corner, bending right with her. She goes right past her and hits the runner.
Couple of nice drip penetrations. Nice, look at that.
That's a nice take and a nice finish by Camp. Dominique Camp. Wagner pulls up from the free throw line. Now they'll reset the offense. Puises fires a long three. Sammy Puises! Cutting it down to 12 now, 24-12 with 6.5 to go.
Action up and down court here the last minute or so.
Coach Fishman saw that they were having a little trouble communicating and distributing the ball, calls it what he feels is a much-needed timeout.
Yeah, again, they got out of whack, a couple turnovers and give it a long three to Puises, but Mason trying to call themselves back into this right now, so we'll see what happens. Still 12 points down. Lakota West got back. They want to pass the ball.
And they finally got the ball to Puises in rhythm where she could shoot,
that's
Mike.
Deep, though. That's 5 feet past the arc. And she's about 38%, right around 35% for the year, 38% for three-point range. So.
And assistant coach Carlton Gray's over here telling them they got to D up.
Yeah, when she crosses half court, you want to take her out of the offense, make the other Comets score is what you want to try to do.
Camp going to be on the trigger. Jada Scales 0-0 back into the contest. There's that young lady. Oh, and Gray basically got her feet tied up. Sammy Puises over to Sade Tucker. Tucker now going to reset the offense. She gets over the timeline.
Again, they're pushing everybody out a long way again.
CC Carey into the contest. Puises pulls up her dribble, can't get the jump shot to go. Nice rebound, that time by Dominique Camp.
They just don't have much size into the Comets to hit the boards, though.
Chance Gray picks up her dribble, gets it off to Camp, back to Gray. Gets it inside. Dean to Dukovic, and that's a nice two-post play of game.
A couple times Puises has gone for the steal and has caused layups there for the Lakota West. So
Carey. Tucker gets her defender up, throws it up with her left hand, can't get it to go.
One and done, though. You notice the shots, one and done.
Yeah, Nevaeh Dean pulling down another rebound. She gets it in the low post, puts it on the ground. Nice pivot move. High off the glass, no. Puises with the rebound.
You want to give it up.
Threads it through to Catherine Carey, who gets it over to Alana Carter, who gets the contact and the bucket, looking for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Well, again, there was a couple nice passes on that one. Lakota West had a dead look. He missed a 5-footer down there, and Puises pushed the ball out. And then Cece had a nice pass, but watch it. Give the ball up. The head should be earlier. Now watch his bounce pass. And one. Those are the kind of points you need to get.
What I like is Cece kept her head up, drew the defense, and then dished it off. Back to the action. Carter a little bit long on that free throw. Down by 12 with 4:50 to go. Here comes Lakota West.
But if I'm Lakota West, I keep pushing the energy here. They're deeper in the bench than Mason is.
All right, and Mike, they're running. It looks like a box and one. And Megan Wagner. Oh, Sammy Puisis with a denied block. But Megan Wagner is out chasing on Chance Gray.
That's a shot. That's a shot.
Jada Scales from the corner. The senior buries the three.
Again, multiple shooters, multiple players that can put the ball in the basket.
Back to a 15-point lead. Wagner rising up from the free throw line. Can't get it to go. Mike, I don't like the fact she didn't follow her shot.
Nope, nobody did.
Gray to Dudukovic in the corner. Dudukovic short. Wagner off to Carter. Probably not a bad move as Carter strung from the left-handed side.
Yeah.
Chance Gray picks up the foul.
Look at this, nice pass again. Carter, this is where she's at her best, and yeah, wasn't set there. And now you got to knock down your free throw. She's been struggling this year, and I think it's just a confidence thing. She has a nice shot, just it's a confidence thing. She's got to knock these in.
Kayla Dudukovic checks out. Sydney Benning back in. A little bit long with that second free throw, or at that first free throw. 13-point lead with 3:55 to go. Gray from deep left wing.
That's a
Gales
shot.
from the right elbow, no good. There's Dean with his rebound and the stick back. That's what she does, Mike.
Well, again, they got shooters. Then you can't box out in that zone.
Tucker quickly over the timeline but on the nice feed. Yeah, she picked up that dribble as the second defender came in to trap on her, Mike. Coach Matula's going to get a full-blown timeout, Mike, as they chipped in a little bit after it. Got it down to as close as 12, and Lakota West just keeps stretching that thing back out.
Again, the depth, the multiple scorers there on the offensive side from Lakota West. They do a great job of sharing the basketball, too. That's one of the things I like about that.
So, okay, so if you're Coach Matula, you're telling them just calm down, run your defense, don't try to run with them?
Well, you got to be active with the hands and stuff like that. They only got 3 team fouls. In my mind, they got to get more of a sloppy game, get into them a little bit more and get in the box and out a little bit more. But the Lakota West is a very, very talented team. I mean, they got depth, they got youth, and they got experience. Those are 3 very important things.
Now, Mike, we do need to mention, though, this is the quick turnaround for the Lady Comets. They played Sycamore last night on a Friday night tilt.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was just a scheduling thing, but it was kind of crazy, to be quite frankly, because it was a 6 o'clock game last night, and the boys played after that, and they got a 2 o'clock game today. So I think that's their first back-to-back this early.
Yeah, 2 games with less than 24-hour turnaround. So Chance Gray.
It's just too easy, though. They got multiple scorers, though.
Sydney Benning from the corner rattles home a 3.
You got multiple scores. I mean, when the ball goes in the post or by the free throw line, you got to have pressure on the ball. You can't let them just pass the ball anywhere they want.
Sammy Puisis, deep 3, misses everything.
That was just desperation.
Look at Chance Gray with a rebound in the dish off to Dominique Camp. Pushing it back to a 20-point lead. They're largest of the game now, Coach.
Yep. Somebody else, except for the Comets, got to be aggressive to the basket.
Puisis looking to take it to the hole. Carter from the top of the key, long with that shot. And they're going to say it's off the Comets, backcourt violation. Mike, the defensive pressure, the defensive intensity by Lakota West is smothering the Comets right now.
Absolutely. That's where you have to come up with high screener rolls. And somebody's going to say, I'm just taking this ball to the basket. That's just too easy all day long.
And Nevaeh Dean boxing out. Sydney Benning with the putback. No. Sammy Puises will fight through and get a rebound, and then she's tied up. The ball goes to Lakota West on the alternating possession rule with 2:14 to go, and they got a 20-point lead.
Basically, Lakota West is getting what they want on the offensive
Dean
side
with
right
a
now.
power take. Nevaeh Dean just gets Marilyn Popwell on her hip. Micah just rolls past her and finger rolls one in for a 22-point lead. Wagner from the right wing. Puises trying to work low. Camp with a takeaway. Gray from the right wing. And there's the dagger. It's now a 25-point lead.
It's a total beatdown.
Wagner tried to lay it off to Gardner as it's tipped away by Dominique Camp. And now they're recharging as Kaylin Dudukovic and Brianna Henderson come back in for Sydney Benning and Dominique Camp. I'm sorry, Jada Scales checked out. Camp's still out there. Carter backing it off into Puises, who rises up from the free throw line. Does not get the roll, and Nevaeh Dean with another critical board.
Oh my God.
From the right side, Chance Gray with Popwell in her face, buries a three.
Folks, like I said before, she is just a freshman. She is putting on a show.
They're getting Brianna Henderson.
Oh yeah, I mean,
chippy foul.
It's first half here. You can play a lot of players right now. You're dominating the game.
Tucker off to Popwell. Popwell gets it off to Wagner. Wagner looking for a cutter. She doesn't seem confident in her dribble, Mike.
No, I don't. She's in her.
Carter off to Puises. Puises will put it on the ground, take it strong. No. Popwell with a rebound and a stick back.
They need more of that, but I mean, she's the one hitting the boards. It's Popwell.
Gray.
That's a heat check right there. Look at that.
Dominique Camp with the rebound and take no. Carter pulls down the board. Comes away with it. Here comes Wagner. Puises from way downtown. Buries the three.
Look at this, though. They push it right back.
Kaylin Dudukovic with a strong take.
Mason's only averaging giving up 50 points a game, and they're giving up 46 the first half.
Popwell can't get it to go. She got a feed, but Wagner with a stick back. No. And Mike, they're down by 25. They're lucky it's not more.
Oh, absolutely. Lakota West is the better team, the dominant team, and they're just putting a whooping on the Comets the first half here at the arena.
So if you're Coach Bertula, what do you tell your team in halftime?
Well, it's a gut check time. How do you respond to adversity like this? You can't expect to really come back and win the game, but who's going to keep on fighting for your team? Who's going to fight going to the tournament time and stuff like that? So,
folks, grab a cool beverage, sit back, relax. Watch these few public address announcements, and Mike and I will be right back to bring you all the second half action, where Lakota West leads Mason 46-21 at halftime. We'll be right back.
Is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Ohio. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on, man, let's split a ride home.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Jeff, thank you so much. And first of all, I want to thank the committee for selecting me as one of the outstanding community people, and I really do appreciate that. It makes me feel great.
Grandson Matt's just about to get his project approved, so he'll be an Eagle. We say thank you for the freedom that you have given us. We are here because of you.
Hi, I'm Clark Kellogg. I've attended basketball games from coast to coast over the years as a participant, broadcaster, parent, and fan. And believe me, I've seen my share of unsporting behavior. The purpose of school sports is for kids to have fun, develop their skills, and learn lessons that will last a lifetime. So when you attend a school contest, please keep that in mind. Remember to behave in a way that reflects positively on your child, your school, and your community. Let's respect the game.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
And welcome back. Lakota West leads Mason 46-21 here in halftime at high school hoops. Mike Crotty, what are the stats telling you?
Lakota West just shot lights out, as we thought. 67% from two-point range, 77% from three-point range, 7 for 9 shooting. Gray led them with 12 points. Camp has 10. Just a total dominant performance by Lakota West. And the other thing I liked about Lakota West, one of the things people don't think about, they had 13 assists the first half alone. That's a huge thing there. So again, a total dominant performance by Lakota West.
And let's talk about the defense leading to that fast break offense, Mike. They totally dominated that first half, and it proves it where they're up by 25.
Again, they were forcing.
Trying to get it down to Sammy Puisis by Elena Carter.
Yep, she wanted
goes
the ball
off of Puisis' fingertips, and another Comet turnover forced by that good Lakota West defense.
They're doing almost like a box and one now.
Yeah, Comets
on Gray.
Yeah, and they're going to send Megan Wagner to chase out on Chance Gray.
That's all right, because Lakota West has other players. Watch it, they have other players that can score.
Nevaeh Dean with a strong take. No, can't get it to fall. And on the loose ball, they're going to get a timeout.
Again, that's I haven't seen it before. The box and one on that one, so on Gray. So, but I don't know how well they'll be affected. At least they're trying a different defense. I like that. But Lakota West has other players that can score, and they pass the ball very well.
Well, yeah, and they saw something they didn't like right there, Mike, and that was one of the players when she got the ball in the paint didn't go strong, and of course that led to the scramble, and of course a nice call of timeout. They came out there, and their half-court offense doesn't seem like their spacing was all that good.
Nope, kind of jumbled, a new look. There's different formulas. Certain coaches like whoever the box and one that put that player in a certain position, or even have them have the ball.
Nevaeh Dean gets the inbound pass. Dominique Camp now.
Just stand. See, they're going to use her as a decoy. Now they're going to play. They're going to play 4 against 4.
Dukovic. And yeah, they're just going to go ahead and stretch it out and go 4-on-4. Carter almost takes it away, and on the save-in,
what the?
Oh, and Puisis got her steps mixed up and just sort of tossed it up.
She was trying to pass it. Wasn't sure she's going to pass. That's why you got to give the ball up early.
Dominique Camp hits the pull-up jump shot, pushing it back to a 27-point lead. Tucker from the right wing buries the 2.
Tucker's giving them small offensive shots, which is good.
Dukovic with a strong take. Can't get it to go, gets her own rebound. And they'll call a double dribble, or are they calling a timeout?
No, double. Double dribble.
Double dribble. Tucker pulls it down and just buries it 2. Mike, she single-handedly beat this team last year. She was big down the stretch in that regional final. It's good to see Sade Tucker back out here competing, much less competing at a high level.
That's good. See,
Carter with a nice take, but can't get it to fall. On the loose ball, Megan Wagner. Carter with a look at a 3. She's way off. Popplewell with a stick back. No, Nevaeh Dean with a rebound, pulls it down. She's going to push it.
The positive for Mason, they're playing a lot more aggressive. Negative is they can't put the ball in the hoop.
Nevaeh Dean finds Dukovic, who can't finish. She's a little bit strong. Dean has it tipped away from her.
Coach Fishman wanted a foul on that one. Again, usually the 25-point spread there, it's going to be, you have to draw blood to get a foul. And again, Mason's a lot more aggressive, but they can't put the ball in the hoop except for Tucker.
Beth Moser back into the contest. Wagner. Tucker On the right wing, Brianna Henderson with her.
Stay there! Stay there! Shooter, you gotta just know where 32 is. Just know where 32 is. We don't go her out there. Jada's backside.
On the right wing, left wing, Megan Wagner steps through a three-pointer, knocking it down.
She could do that. I've been trying to beg for a couple years for her to shoot the ball more. That's a nice shot from out there.
Gray with a take, no, loses it. Moser comes up with the loose ball. Here come the Comets. Wagner pulls it out. CC Carey. Wagner with a three-point shot, no, and on the rebound, that's a strong board by number 14, Della Beck.
It is, but threw it away again. Moser and her were battling pretty hard in there.
Beck just a sophomore. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Kylie Zerlinden, a junior power forward for Lakota West. Tucker with Chance Gray right on her. Puises. Tucker gets it off to Wagner on the wing. Wagner fires a long three. It's off the iron. Jada Scales pulls down the rebound. Gets it off to the left wing. Dominique Camp. Gray deep for her three. Misses everything. Wagner comes up with the rebound. Jada Scales with the force out.
Kind of up and down third quarter by both teams, quite frankly. Some unforced errors and some crazy shots.
Yeah, only 9 points scored in this quarter so far, Mike, as we're halfway through it now. Tucker. Carey over to Wagner. Wagner with Sydney Benning on her. Tucker with a long two, can't get it to go. There's a rebound, another power rebound by Nevaeh Dean.
Yeah, she's a big time player in the post in there.
She's asking for it. She goes down low. That's a nice take to the hole.
She was getting bodied up the whole time, but still nice footwork there, putting the ball in the basket there.
Carey on the wing, over to Tucker. Tucker to Carter. Carter with Camp on her. Wagner now at the top of the key. Carter, drop step, goes up strong and gets the ball to go.
Look at this replay here. Watch this. Just on the reach.
Sammy Puises checking in. Megan Wagner checking out. Give her a break. Alana Carter at the free throw line. And touched every part of the rim and didn't go down, Mike.
I'm just saying she has a nice shot. I don't know, it's just a weird thing from the foul line.
Gray wings it over to Sydney Benning. Benning with a strong take. Benning goes strong with the left hand and gets it to fall.
Nice take. Basically a one-on-one move, and that was a real nice take. Putting up with the left hand. Look at that. Just a reach there. Very nice.
She left where she left off her feet, Mike. She had two hands on that ball, going up strong.
Like I said, she knocked that in with the left hand.
Carey over to Puises. Puises with Dominique Camp draped right on her. Beth Moser from the wing. Nope. Puises with a dribble drive. Moser thought about it.
Again, they're forcing everything outside.
Sade Tucker from the right wing knocking down an open jump shot.
Having a nice game for the Comets.
Chance Gray now will back it up and start the offense. Nevaeh Dean with dribble into the paint. Dean now backing down Puises and scores on her.
That's a nice move. Nobody can block her shot in there with physicality.
Nevaeh Dean's just asserting herself, Mike, in the paint. Rebounding, scoring. Catherine Carey gets it off to Beth Moser. Good job on gathering the loose ball and the nice dish.
That's actually a very nice pass there.
Oh, and Jada Scales with a circus move. She fell right down on her tailbone, Mike. Probably scared her more than anything else.
No, that's a wood floor out there. They go down your tailbone.
Sammy Puisis on the trigger into Megan Wagner, who's back in the contest. Comets still trailed by 25. We've got a minute 22 to go here in the third quarter. Moser tried to take it strong. Puisis put it down. Henderson rakes it off of her knee, and the ball will go back to Lakota West.
Again, offensive rebound down by a layup down there. Couldn't convert it. Puisis gets the rebound, goes off her knee.
Sade Tucker back into the contest. Henderson over the timeline. Wagner going to jump right back on Chance Gray. Gray works off of the Dudukovic.
Nice pass.
Pick. And Henderson with a free look buries the three-pointer.
Nice pass, though, by Gray. Just go to the white, easy pass. Coach Fishman's been talking about the whole game. Just make the easy pass.
Megan Wagner with a runner. Can't get it to go, but she'll go to the free throw line. There you see the defense is drawn by the dribbler, and Brianna Henderson, as a senior, knows exactly what to do with the rock there. She just squared up and buried a long three.
And the bear, a little bit lower. You got shooter Sid.
Wagner in and out. There you see Catherine Carey's going to come in for the shooter.
Get it out and go.
As Wagner dumps it down. So Moser goes out and Dawes comes in. Tucker comes in and Wagner goes out.
I'm anxious to see, start of the fourth quarter, how long both teams stay with their starters. You want everybody to get out of here healthy now, quite frankly, a 27-point game.
Sydney Benning gets the ball from Nevaeh Dean. Benning picks up her dribble. Brianna Henderson now with Tucker right with her. That was quite the matchup at last year's region, those two. Dean with a drop step and the left-handed sweeper, can't get it to go. But look at Sydney Benning battling for the rebound and knocking down the jumper for Brianna Henderson. Nice job by Sydney Benning on that.
Look at they don't even know how much time's on the clock. They just dribble out the clock.
Tucker dribbling around, but she didn't even know what time was on the clock, like you said, Mike.
Just a continuation of kind of the first. Lakota West started off a little slow there the third quarter, but they're up 29 points now. So, again, to me, it's the game's been over for a while. We'll see how much longer. Both teams want to get her healthy right now.
And there's our replay schedule, folks. As you can see, it's Tuesday the 5th. Is it February the 5th coming up already? Wow. On Spectrum 15, Delphi Optics 8:45. Wednesday, that's the third shift special. That's the All-City channel on Spectrum 24. And again, your replay times on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on your respective Spectrum Cable and Cincinnati Bell Phi Optics stations. Mike, so they came into this second half trailing by 25. Now they're trailing by 29. Not much has changed for the Comets.
No, Again, it's not rocket science. Lakota West is one of the top teams favored in the area in the beginning of the year. Them and Mount Notre Dame, quite frankly. And now you got a very good Princeton team and a Walnut Hills team that's very good, and a Mason team. But again, though, I think you're seeing the differences. Lakota West has multiple players, athletes that can put the ball in the basket. And again, their intensity on defense, like you said, Steve, has just been impressive today.
Oh, and they left her alone. Oh, she couldn't get it to go. But look at Henderson flying in there, trying to come down with that loose board off the shot. Tucker, that's a nice feed out by Alana Carter. Just couldn't thread it to her.
That tells you what's going on with the game right there. The board, layup, and the missed layup.
Yeah, a lot of opportunities, but none of them falling.
It's not fun for me. I've been coaching off and on for years, and I've been on my end of some butt whippings, and this is what this actually is.
Sammy Puises goes to the paint, gets pushed.
See,
Grace Dahl's out at the top, yeah.
And Grace does a good job, but that's just not her range. So
that's why they left her alone.
Exactly right.
Tucker, Henderson tips it off over. Good job of coming up with the loose ball by Tucker. Wagner now going to go strong to the hole. She's hammered as she goes to the paint.
Coach Fishman was talking. Watch this. Nothing's easy for the Comets. And two people there. That's again just blocked with your lower body. Safety of the player.
Wagner true with that first free throw. As Coach Fishman's over there talking with Bri Henderson. Wagner in and out with the second. Another Nevaeh Dean rebound. Here comes Chance Gray.
Nice. See that
bounce? A nice finish.
See, to me, that's a dominant player in high school. If you can shoot the ball from outside, pass the ball, Gray is unbelievable.
Yeah, just laid off the pill, and Jessica Clark, a senior, just went ahead and finished and laid that bad boy in. Puises into the paint, loses the ball. Tucker comes up with the loose one. And Dawes can't get it to go, and there's another rebound. Chance Gray trying to feed it down to Kaylin Dudukovic. Puises off to Tucker. Tucker over to Puises. Puises has it tipped away. She's trying to take it into the paint. Wagner from the right wing. Does not get the roll. Loose ball with Brianna Henderson.
All five players for Lakota West did a great job of boxing out. .30. I didn't foresee this come in. I knew Lakota West. I really thinks they're the better all-around team. They're playing better right now, I should say.
Henderson knocks down that front end.
But a 30-point game, I did not see this. The Lakota West, I'm just telling you what, people are going to look at the score tomorrow's newspaper and around, and the seedings come out. It's going to be a scary team to play in the tournament.
Well, they did come to play today. Now pushing it out to a 32-point lead. There's multiple substitutions as Bri Henderson comes out. Sydney Benning back into the contest, as well as Jada Scales. Alana Carter with a strong take. Again, Mike, she doesn't know where she's at when she gets that close.
Like I said, you can tell she's just been dragging.
Dominique Camp with the feed off. Gets it back herself and is going to go to the line for the standard three-point play.
Perfect passing again.
Jessica Clark with a nice feedback.
Look at this, quick. Look how quick that was. Back to her. That's teamwork. Trusting your teammates.
And gets the second one, or the three-pointer to rattle home, Dominique Camp does. Megan Wagner. Tucker over to Wagner. Wagner. Puisis getting ready to come back in. Tucker with a jump stop and a jump shot. Can't get it to go. Like that aggressiveness, however.
Lakota West is dominating the boards.
Sydney Benning, yeah. Comets are one and done as they come down the floor. That's a nice takeaway as they're battling on the ground. Lakota West comes up with the ball. Long attempt, no good. But look at Mike. They're getting every loose ball. Dominic Camp with another strong finish.
He hit the ground hard.
Sydney Benning. And there you see Camp just staying with it. What I like is her arm stayed up. She tipped it right in. Jessica Clark checking out. Nevaeh Dean back in.
They're going to get it, Megan Wagner out or not? I think so.
And she comes out. And she had her and Chance Gray going for that loose ball. Both were extended pretty hard.
Yep.
Beth Moser at the free throw line. Puisis from three-point land, a fadeaway. Draws nothing but air, Mike. She's just rushing it right now.
And that's exactly what, well, again, she was fading. Like you said, she went square. She was fading backwards from 20 feet out.
Ball goes back to the Comets on a traveling call as Lakota West has extended this to a 37-point lead. Puisis from the free throw line. That's nice D. She gets the loose ball. Still can't get anything to fall, though. Sammy Puisis good on that first free throw. Sydney Benning out. Brianna Henderson checks back in. Puisis good with that second free throw. Camp.
Then we're pick and roll.
With Carey right on her. Backed it out. Henderson thought about it, pulls it down. Dean backing down the defender and rising up and knocking down the shot. Nevaeh Dean.
Her length and her physicality is causing a problem down there. It will cause a problem for any team, quite frankly.
Jada Scales with Catherine Carey. Puisis with a jump stop, no good on the open jumper. Here comes Dominique Camp, threading and needle to Henderson, who finishes strong.
That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. That's great basketball.
Well, you know, again, we talk about it, Mike. Leading the break with your head up, feeding your teammates, waiting for the defense to commit. Lakota West is doing everything right this afternoon. Gray thought about it, was in the paint, kicked it back out. Gray with a strong take.
Yeah, I think, folks, you're looking at coming out. She's been good all year, but you're looking at one of the best freshmen in the state of Ohio. No question in my mind.
Carey. Buries it. Swinging it over. Camp feeding it into Dean. Dean with a strong take is hacked by Catherine Carey. She'll go to the line, Mike. They're leading by 39. They're looking for more.
Absolutely.
Comets going to empty their bench. That's good first free throw by Nevaeh Dean. The seniors are checking out, as well as Marilyn Popwell. Nevaeh Dean, good with that second free throw. She's checking out. Kylie Zerlinden checking in for her.
Zone action.
These Comets have many reserves in now. Beth Moser trying to force a pass into the teeth of that defense. Gray with a nice spin move. She gets hammered by Cape Cooper. She's going to go to the line. Good with that first one.
Again, this has got to be probably a record most points. And Mason, Rob Matula's there have given up this many points. This should have been a dominating performance. Like I said earlier in the game, I didn't think it'd be this much, but Mason wanted as low scoring as possible, and obviously Lakota West was just on fire, passing and shooting all day, partner.
Yeah, I mean, just you know, defensively, offensively, their offense clicked because their defense played exceptionally well. Comets were never able to get into a rhythm, Mike. And, yeah, 43 they're down by.
And like you said, Lakota West has a great mix of upperclassmen and younger players, quite frankly.
We just saw the emergence, though, and I have not seen this young lady play all year, but I've been reading about her all year, of one Miss Chance Gray.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the thing I like about her is she can handle the ball real well. She can shoot the ball, and she's unselfish. She passes the ball real well.
Yeah, and she absolutely shoots it like dead-eye. Just dead-eye. Very poised for a freshman. As the Comets get it inside from the corner. There's a nice three, knocked down by Riley Kosimi, sophomore that's into the contest. Jada Scales with a nice,
that's a good move. Good
drag step, couldn't get it to fall. And as we're on the ground, Jadis took a hard fall earlier. She spent a lot of time on the ground this afternoon. Catherine Carey over the timeline. Sydney Carter. The Comets just going to work that ball around. Carter thought about it. In the corner, Beck thought about it.
Nice pass.
Again, Comets doing a good job of just moving the ball around, but again, way too little, way too late. Carey thought about it. From way downtown, can't get it to go with Sydney Carter. Sydney Benning now going to back it out.
Dominating performance by Lakota West. I think you're looking at the number one seed.
It's going to be fun to see them a little bit further down the line. Mike, so Lakota West moves to 18-2 overall. More importantly, though, 13-1 in the GMC. Next week, they're hosting Hamilton and hosting Lakota East. That's a Wednesday, Saturday tilt, so that looks pretty good for them. The road gets just as tough for the Comets, Mike. Monday, they're going up to they're hosting Springboro.
Yeah, good Springboro team out there.
They got to go out to O's Hills. They host Fairfield, and then they got another game as they drop to 13-5 and 10-3 in the GMC. Now, you said tournament draws are this weekend?
Yep, tournament draws are tomorrow, and I think Lakota West will be number one, and then you probably got Mount Notre Dame number two, or Princeton and a Walnut Hills team. So Mason will probably drop down to 5 or 6. So I know one team Mason doesn't want to face probably in the tournament this year is the Lakota West team. They've had their number 2 times this year.
For our crew, Josh Quickshot Semsrott, Jason Dudley, our executive producer, and our entire cast and crew, my partners, Mike Crotty, Steve Parker, saying we'll catch you next time on ICRC Sports High School Hoops. Good night, everyone.
See ya.